Nah.
Where does she live?
It keeps changing.
What?
It changes.
Oh, it changes. So she's not really settled anywhere. Or they live in a couple different places.
Have you ever, well, she's paranoid. I mean, you know, I don't know that. I'm not a doctor, but have you ever talked with anyone that seems to have a UTI and they're on multiple drugs?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Multiple drugs at the same time?
Yeah.
So it was, and then I remembered, she never calls at nighttime, and when she has, it's to pick a bone.
Yeah.
And the gist of the conversation preface will usually be, yeah, my mom's been playing mind games with me all day. I should know when I hear that, that's the mantra to get off the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the calling at night. I remember I've had friends a long time ago who I would get calls like that in the night too. And the reason, it took me a long time to figure out that the reason was that's when the drinking was going on.
Yeah.
You know, the drinking escalated for them, then they would get all kind of mouthy and wordy, and I would get
Right.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to figure it out, because at first I was like feeling really bad, like, oh my gosh, they're so upset.
Exactly.
So I would say, well, this is sort of an alcohol-fueled.
Right.
And it was easy for me to just sort of,
Honey Bunny,
hear it
didn't
from that point of view, hear it from that filter.
when she seemed to lost control of the phone, didn't we hear like bottles clanging or something like that?
Well, that was my first clue. Is it sounded like there was, you know, glass hitting glass.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody pouring themselves a drink,
Yeah.
or glasses hitting one another.
Yeah.
But so I thought.
That's unfortunate, because I know it gets frustrating, and sometimes, you know, you just want to yell that, you know, why can't we just all get along?
Exactly.
We're on planet Earth, so I guess it's not ever going to happen.
I was trying to say that. I was trying to say that, and it never came out well. Never did.
This is what was interesting. You know, we were in the living room watching TV, and then in retrospect we realized she was talking about things that she remembers from 30 years ago.
Oh yeah, here comes those resentments, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was, and so what we've done is we've turned it in. There's a book that is put out by the foundation. It's called "Children and Parents: Our Most Difficult Lessons." Well, I just found out today there's 2 books, and I only have part 1.
Oh.
So I knew you'd get that.
It is that line sometimes.
It is.
Relationship problems.
Yeah,
you know what? I got this really great book, and it's really on relationships. And I read it, and I just found out today that it's only part 1, and I haven't had an opportunity to read part 2.
Exactly.
That's
It
good.
is so nice to talk to another intelligent being. So it's on sale online. Right. It's usually like around.
Because I don't have that part 2 book.
Right. It's usually about $17 for the 2 books, but they're on sale for $5. And there's an audio tape, and we're trying to locate that right now. So that's what I figured in retrospect. This is because we reacted to it, you know. I mean, we did okay, but she hooked both of us, okay?
Yeah, that's tough stuff.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
Yeah. And I thought, like, you know what? This is the lesson showing up. Time to do whatever you call it, a repeat. And that's a book I've kind of glossed over through the years. And then I got the second part of the title. Children and Parents and Elders: Our Most Difficult Lesson. Yikes!
Because you got decades of all that embedded crap going on. You know.
Talk about that MIDI.
There's less behind us.
Yeah.
More. And then, of course, now you have the adult child who absolutely knows everything.
Right, exactly. And talk about that river that's in the east, you know, the Mid-East, the denial, right?
Yep, I know the one. Yeah. That's funny.
So that's part of the training. We get upset, we pull it back in, and we stop as quick as we can when we realize, hey, this is pulling us down, okay? But we also recognize That's some stuff we need to work on.
Right.
So we're on it.
And I think nothing, and it is so true that parent-child relationships or family relationships in general, I mean, they really are. They're complicated, messy.
Right.
You want to work on some of your issues, just go get back in touch with your family members.
Right, exactly. And I forgot the first page was about these two people that worked in this academic environment that fought like cats and dogs, and one day one of them says, you know what, there must be a better way. And the other one, to his amazement, said, you know, you're right, and I'll help you find it. 7 years later, 1,600 pages. And so the heart of A Course in Miracles is about parents and children and elders and relationships. Oops! I don't know how the hell I missed that.
Yeah. Well, you have so much to be grateful for that the opportunity came and presented itself again, right?
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not fun at the time, but today I'm thinking, what a gift this person just gave me to go back and look at that, because unconsciously that's been causing me and Janice a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Not knowing how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have it right in our minds, in our inside. But
it's so amazing how something can be it's particularly through these teachings that you share and I hear from you, that on some level they are so simple and yet they are so difficult.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
That, kind of, call it, it's like a dichotomy. The dichotomy of real truths.
Right.
Real truth to me seems to reveal a dichotomy. It's usually like something that's very simple.
Right. Imagine them.
So difficult.
Right. Imagine them packaging underneath that our most difficult lessons.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, it's like there's a thing called the New Beginning, and it starts out, it says, choose what kind of day you want to have, choose what you want to happen, and this thing no one sees for 5 years underneath that. It hooks you. It says, if you can choose what kind of day you want to have and what you want to happen, you can also choose how to respond to it.
Yes.
Love or fear, right? And
it's not when it doesn't appear, when the day doesn't appear in quite the fabulosity that you expected it to.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what they do is, it's cognitive therapy. They connect your thinking with your feeling. Then it says, if something comes along seemingly to disturb your peace, you need a quick restorative. Start over. And then the next line says, what could be simpler than admitting you were wrong, and wrong meaning you chose fear instead of love,
Right.
But I'm telling you this after 35 years of this, and I barely understand the concept, let alone I'm more aware of I can't do this very often, just for a moment, and then I get scared of love, It's what they say.
Well, I think, I think from my perspective, that's the journey of Earth. We're not dead yet, and until we are going to, these things, they just keep coming. I mean, even when we think we have something, we travel down the road a little bit further,
right,
and it bumps up, and all of a sudden, there we go, with more insight. I think, I think that's just the journey. I don't understand why. I'm not really quite sure why, but I have finally accepted that. It's like I'm not arriving anywhere on this planet, per se.
Right.
On this planet. It's not like, I'm going to turn 65 and be all-knowing. No, when I'm 75, then I'll be all-knowing. It's like, no, I think it's like, maybe when we're dead, we're not even sure about that one.
Exactly.
But we don't even know for sure about that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so that, transition into another dimension gives us such a new and fresh perspective that we're out of this cycle of
what we've heard is
better people, but never
What we've heard is whatever you gain here, whatever learning, whatever enlightenment, you will not lose it. You get to keep that, okay?
Yeah.
No, the destructible form will go away, but that won't.
Yeah, I think, getting that, understanding that, enables a tremendous amount of tolerance.
So then next time the lesson comes up, they come and go again, okay? you just don't vibrate to it next time. It doesn't hook you, or, oh, there I go again reacting, blah, blah, blah. So, it sounds like when you talk like how I'm talking right now that you understand this, but I know I don't, okay?
Well, that's it.
That's what Socrates said. If you know you don't know, you got it.
I totally have that. Because it's like you're talking, there's an intellectual level of talking, of knowingness, but then it's the actual, walking moment to moment.
Exactly.
We're confronted with the choice in every moment with the life that we create.
Yep. Walking the talk with holes in your tennis shoes.
Yeah. But it's so much
Are you
easier
cooking
to just,
something?
be walking along and somebody does something and instead just blame the crap out of them.
Exactly. And then pulling it back and saying, you know what? I don't like how this feels. I think this thinking is, you need a quick restorative. That your thinking and your feeling are somehow related.
Yeah.
And that's what Freud taught, But Freud always got bad press until Wapnick came along. But the Course in Miracles is mainly based on Freudian research on the ego.
Yeah.
But it's packaged in this Judeo-Christian language, which is, that's why I don't tell people I know about it. Amen, brother. Jesus, holy.
I think it all makes for very interesting living.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think, I know my experience of when I'm always trying to pull it back to me. It's like, if I really were able to stay in that constantly, I wouldn't have time to bitch about the other person. But, of course, I get caught up in the story.
Right.
Exactly.
But the other person, like you were saying earlier, comes to show you what to look at.
So I know, because I always just smile, look at them with gratitude, thank them graciously, and lightly breeze through my life.
Well, so the deal is, when I realized that, I don't hate the person as much when I realize that, but I also don't share my chocolates with them.
Ha 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 ha.
Good rule to live by.
Okay, exactly. Okay, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm leaning.
Well, Janice, I can't wait to see your face, and I have something to bring you. I can't wait. I have to
Good.
have you, I have to kind of have you, in case you're not looking forward to me, you might look forward to the fact that I have something to bring you.
Aww. Well, I have something to give you, so that sounds fun.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, because I have been so undependable with my words of, I'm coming over, and then I can't make it, and I'm so humbled by that, not to mention a little embarrassed by it. I'm not going to say anything until I'm ready to come over, and I'm going to pick up the phone and call you and say, can I come over now?
Okay.
That'll work.
That's
Okay?
fine.
I don't like setting up disappointments. I don't want to be party to that, and I know that I've been doing that, and I apologize for that. I apologize for the times that I've said, I'm sure I can make it over by this day, and then I wasn't able to do it, and I apologize for that.
Oh, that's okay.
We've been doing that for years. We have to go when we're ready. That's the difference between being artistic and creative mind, to make a long story short.
Yeah, that's certainly a big part of it.
Yeah.
So I need to go, and I will talk to you guys soon and hopefully see you. And I think about you all the time, Janice. And Janice, I'm sorry that my phone wasn't on last night. But I keep both my phones on at night, so you can call anytime. You don't need to apologize for the time you're calling. Call me
Okay.
whenever you want to do it.
Thank
and
you.
I do leave my phones on, but my cell phone, if any phone is off, it's likely to be my cell phone.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
How I don't do emails real regularly. My cell phone, my home phone is always, I always get that. But,
Okay.
Honestly, don't apologize for the time you're calling. Feel free to call whenever you want, okay?
Thank you, Sheree.
Okay. And
All right.
I do apologize for missing your call last night. I would have loved to talk to you last night. I always like talking to you. It's always fabulous.
Thank you. Okay.
I love you, honey.
Love you too.
Hugs to you.
Okay.
Later, baby. Bye.
Bye.
Tell James thanks, too, if he's not still there.
He's still here.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye, James.
Bye, Sheree. Thank you for calling.
Love
Okay.
you, too. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.